Today is Tuesday, December 24th, 2020, and I'm going to be sharing with you a message that came in this morning. This is a very exciting message about what we have to look forward to in the near future. And as scary as it seems right now and unpredictable, there really are miracles coming our way. So here goes. Good morning, dear one. We are the guardians of light, the Galactic Council charged with the protection and ascension of Earth and her beings. Know this, dear one, that we are in control. It may not appear this way on the surface as humans scramble their minds attempting to understand the present game being played out on the ground. Some are so sure of themselves that their way is the only way. Know, dear one, that no person has all of the answers and no person knows what is best for the whole. This is done intentionally, as it requires all beings to learn from each other and work together for the betterment of the whole. Each is given a piece of the puzzle to solve together. The earth is now further lifting up her vibration and will no longer support those who do not support her and the freedom of her people. Those who have abrogated free will are no longer welcome on her earth plane. She has begun and will continue to shake them off, appearing to be one by one. However, it is many. Many will simply disappear, vanish, back into the unknown, and the unwary will be better off for it, even when they don't know why they are better off. The better offness won't come through laws and government regulations. It will simply be, and many will have no idea why. It will simply feel like magic, like a miracle, as though a heavy cloak has been lifted by a mysterious force many only know as God. The label is inconsequential, and they will all come to eventually understand that. They will simply know peace of mind and heart and won't even know why. This is the beginning of heaven on earth. As more of the heaviness is lifted, the more light may enter. First comes the shock of disclosure, as is necessary for humanity to understand what they are being liberated from, and how close they came to losing all that it meant to be human. The struggle of the contrast and duality, once exposed, will quickly come to an end. Next comes the relearning of all things, the undoing of the many false stories, and relearning of the lessons through deeper understanding, forgiveness of the collective past, and gratitude for the lessons learned. This is the next necessary phase for humanity to learn through as the collective consciousness rises into a whole new level of human potential, true potential. Without the heavy cloak of fear, humanity will rise at a quantum speed, easily beginning to grasp the fullness of the new reality while purging and clearing up the old one. We, the guardians of light, will assist in this process and help to streamline it. By 2030, the new earth will be solidified and all of the present trauma will simply be old news, gone into the pages of the collective human story. Now, for December 21st, that will be a news flash, a flash of awareness beyond anything ever experienced by the human mind. For some, it will be joyfully and gratefully received, and for others, it will be terrifying. Many, those at the very lowest vibration, will not survive the flash. It will be too light for them, and they cannot assimilate it into their minds, hearts, and bodies. Do not fear for them or be brokenhearted for them. It is simply not their turn to ascend, And they, those who choose a new life form, those who choose a life of love, will be given another chance. That is the way. Many will simply disappear, as we have said before. No need for tribunals, public hangings, or justice served. Their assets will be distributed back to the people, hence the miracle. And all will live in peace. You see, it isn't about justice, vengeance, and revenge of God, as some people say they want to see. Those too are hardened hearts. When they soften their hearts and let go of the egoic need for vengeance, they will see that what the heart really wants is simply to be free from the suffering of themselves and others. How the lowest vibration beings disappear is irrelevant. What matters is that their energetic imprint leaves the planet, and along with them their plan to complete the enslavement process. The hardened hearts that want to see them fry for their actions are no better in spirit than those who have perpetrated the actions. All beings who want to be a part of the new earth must remove the ego and desire for retribution from their heads, or they too will be lost in the flash of time. This hatred cannot and will not exist in the new world, and all who cannot lift themselves up to at least 50% loving at all times cannot thrive. Earth simply will no longer support them. While they may survive the flash, they will dwindle and disappear with time and in short order. Remember, dear one, and all who are listening to the message through this dear one, stay in the loving, stay in the light, stay in your heart space. Lift up your voices in song, cheer, dance, meditate, laugh. Stay out of anger, blame, justification, jealousy, and a need for justice, and all operations and apparitions of fear. Trust that Source, God, Allah, Yahweh, Yeshua, has your back and has the whole world in its hands. When you stay in trust above hope and faith, that is where the flow is and will continue to be. That is where the flash will meet and ignite your whole new way of being. Stay there, hold that, and be that. Surround yourself, most especially on the day of 12/21, with only love, only light, only other beings of love, light, and celebration. When you are mentally, emotionally, and spiritually on that day will be the new vibrancy code from which you will expand. The higher you can hold yourself vibrationally, the more impactful the flash of light will be on your being moving forward. Be the most loving, light-hearted, and compassionate being you can possibly be on the 21st, and that will be your new springboard into the new collective quantum field consciousness. That is all for now, dear ones. Be at peace knowing the best really is yet to come. So be it is so, and so it is.